Hello. Hello world. Hello, where is everybody? Hello, hello. Hi Lux, hi Kelly, hi Sam. Hello V, hello Beauty Studio by Noreen. Hi Hannah, Simone, hello. Yo, hi everybody. How's your week been? We've had a week, man. We've had a week here, guys, but we're all good. We're in one piece, yay! And it's Friday. Yeah, hope you're all well. What are we doing today? We are taking off the stuff we put on last week. Because everybody wanted to see, the week was long, yes. It was a long week, eh? It was a long week, yes. I don't know. Lots of little devils on the loose this week. But we're okay. Yes, we are going to, as long as you're busy, man. If you're busy, it's good. We can't complain if we are busy. I found the silicone finger.
Ew.
Ew. We're not going to use it. She needs a bath. That girl is dirty. Timmy is quiet. Yes, Timmy's also still recovering from this week. Yeah. But she's okay. She's here. She's here. In the back. She'll start talking now and then she won't keep quiet again.
Sorry guys, I'm just updating the losers on Instagram.
Guys, so we are going to be taking off the nails that we put, and then somebody said they wanted to see a removal of a soft gel nail. So we put on a soft gel nail, and now we're going to take off a soft gel nail. And remember our rubber base and our Supreme, my nail is shorter. I shortened it already, but that's all I did, nothing else, because we're gonna take it off for you. So we're going to soak off together. And then while we're soaking off, I don't know what you're going to do, Tammy, while we're soaking off.
So every Friday we do a thing where you ask us questions or something. But this time we're going to ask you guys questions.
We're going to ask you
and then
questions.
You can answer us in the comments and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
What are we going to ask everybody? Oh, no, okay, you got a whole list of...
Yes, I got some stuff that I can ask them.
She's got stuff on a big TV screen. Okay, so we're going to... Let us go. We are going to start. We can't now wait for more people. It's already 7 minutes past. Okay, guys. Welcome. It's Friday once again. This time we are doing removals. What? Why am I so far away today?
It's
a weird positioning that we have going. You there? But it's okay. No, everybody can still see me. I was just wondering. I have to lean in so much. But okay.
Sorry, guys. Our phone. We took the cover off our phone, and now the phone is living dangerously. So we can't touch it because we already dropped it once. So.
Not just me standing in. Is it Pick n Pay now? In. Yes, Daniela, you got no excuse. If you Pick n Pay, I don't care. You join the live. Oh, yes, sis. Hello, everyone. Okay, so it's take-off day. We're going to take it off together because everybody actually asked us about removals. So I guess removals can be a bit of a topic out there. And I'm gonna kind of go through the traditional ways of taking off things, I guess, besides the way of filing off. Maybe not everybody's comfortable with filing off a system. So yeah, how do we take it off? We're going to show you how we take it off. You're going to need some foil. we do have a mini foil here, which is a very convenient little foil roll for you to use, because there's your little rollicky of foil, and you can just take out the pieces, very similar like, yeah, and then you can tear off a sticky. Okay, foil to insulate the whole procedure. You can also use a tip clamp. This just keeps it in place so that your foil doesn't fall off. And if you don't want to do this method, because this is the method I recommend for these types of overlay of applications, so color gel, Supreme, rubber base, you can do this type of thing, okay? Otherwise, you can do the old school bakkie method. There is nothing wrong with the old school method. People are very against it, but it works well when you're dealing with things like soft gel tips, acrylic nails, and even some very hard boulder gels that are soakable. They work better if you submerge them in a little bit of, now you don't have to put the whole hand in acetone, only the little tip of your finger. And if you are pedantic about acetone being dehydrating on the skin, because it is, let's not lie, acetone is drying on the skin, you can put a bit of a barrier cream around your finger and then put it into the water. So like a Vaseline or any other barrier cream, you just rub it around your finger like this. Obviously not on the nail, but like around here. And you goooi it in. I want you to know, we don't have the... I want people to know that this acetone is the safest, one of the safest liquids we use in the nail industry, guys. I always hear people say they're allergic to acetone. The chances of you being allergic to acetone is slim to zero. So, because your body, your gut, your digestive system actually creates acetone as a byproduct for your digestion. That trace amounts of acetone is produced in your gut naturally so that it can break down the food. It's part of the acids in your gut. So if you become allergic to acetone, I could think that it would be quite a thing, okay? Like, it could cause a bit drama, like, because then, you know, your immune system is a response to allergic reactions. So if you were allergic to acetone, it could be a bit of a health problem for you. But what you are allergic to is what we call the solute. Solute is actually the stuff on your nails.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so I came with everything. The stuff on your nails. You are actually, if you say you're allergic, it's because whatever's breaking down on your nail. Now, this is where the overexposure and uncured gel thing comes into play. When you have uncured product trapped on your nails, the minute you soak it off, you're releasing all that uncured product into the acetone. And it's that stuff, the stuff that's in the acetone, the stuff that's melting off your nails, that's what's causing the irritation on your skin, not the acetone itself. So don't be scared of your acetone. It's actually very, very safe.
Somebody said that they add a drop of cuticle oil to the acetone and...
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, not sorry, cuticle oil. Cuticle oil,
you can do that.
Yeah.
Man, we used to put baby oil in it back in the day, just to take away the harshness of that dry feeling. And it's also very cold. It feels cold because it's got a very high evaporation rate.
Someone said they're traumatized by the bowl since the salon put their hands in boiling, bubbling
Oh,
acetone.
now you see here, also the aunties, man, they put boiling water into the bottom of the bakkie, and then and acetone boils quickly. It's got a lower boil rate than water. So it doesn't take a lot to get acetone to start rolling in the tub, but it won't burn your skin off. It's just very hot. It doesn't need to be that hot, guys. It just needs to be warm. I don't know why they put... There we go. To get it open, we're going to put some water into the bottom.
Someone said, I know, but the acetone itself was bubbling because it was so hot.
Yes, no, it will bubble. It will bubble. Definitely, it will bubble. And it mustn't bubble. It's too hot if it's bubbling. No.
Because acetone has a low boiling point.
Timmy, you make me so proud. So it wasn't boiling at 100 degrees. Okay, it takes about 80 degrees to
Is
get.
there enough water in there?
to
I
get-
put a little
No,
because
it's fine.
guys, I was in a rush walking to get to the room.
It's
and
actually very little, but it's okay
sorry,
for
do you know
today.
why? Some of it fell onto my hand. Hot
She
water.
boiling water over her hand. This girl.
And I was
we
walking over like,
can't- We can't even trust her with the
So
kettle.
some of it is on the carpet. But I hope that's fine.
We can't even trust me to put some boiling water into a bakkie. I've got to hold her hands everywhere. Guys, they locked me in the bathroom to prevent me from being...
Because Gregor only joined the live.
Yeah. So was he late?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm just putting some acetone into one of the little compartments here. Just be with us, guys.
Wow, I should show you guys how I pour acetone out.
Did you-
I put the
She chucks a whole liter in.
put the so-called bowl on the floor, okay? And I pour from my height. And then it doesn't drip. It sounds so crazy, but it actually works. So next time, when you're soaking off your client's nails, put the bowl on the floor and then pour from my height. It really works, guys.
Guys, we must record that.
Never spill the acetone. So pour from like a higher height.
Okay, I'm just getting my foil out my little container here. Right, put stuff now out of the way. So this is going to be rubber base coat. But before we start,
It's a good question, actually. Someone said when they soak off their nails, their natural nail bends to the side.
ooh, that's because your natural nail is actually so thin. When that happens, it means you've got a lot of thinning on the natural nail. So what's happening is the natural nail is, because the acetone is so drying, it's evaporating fast and it's while it's doing that, your nail's actually curling like this.
Yeah.
And you know what? This can be very painful, because it can curl like this. I've been to a salon before where I had to go rescue somebody in a soak-off with their nails. It only stays like that for a few minutes though, but the nails like curl in, almost like it's cutting into the skin.
Yeah.
But that's because the natural nail's been filed too thin. That's showing, so you need to be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Is that happening? Lucky. Okay, so we're gonna by doing a bit of filing.
Somebody said, when would you wait? Use the other one. It's like a sneak peek of just the.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
It's there. I put it in the corner.
You hid it away.
Someone said, when would you use the alchemy?
Oh, you can use alchemy also. This is a choice if you want to use alchemy as well.
I like the alchemy.
You
if
can
you
use-
have like
Alchemy is nice for me. Alchemy is great for just gel color.
yeah, just
Normal
gel color.
base coat, color, and top coat. That's it for me. I don't like using alchemy for soaking bolder products off or for soaking these types of products off. This is a period of time. So personally, I think acetone is great for bolder products and for like soft gel tips and acrylics. Use alchemy just for color applications, just for the normal color overlay. So yeah. Guys, I'm just going to break the seal of the natural nail. Guys, you know what's actually, what my e-file is on? Have you ever heard such a silent e-file in your life?
Yeah, can you even hear it?
Can you even hear my e-file? I'm working now completely upside down here. So we are just breaking the seal here. of the nail. Just taking the top coat off. We don't have our dust collector going today, guys. Now the dust is flying all on your phone.
Oh, sorry guys. Where is the dust collector?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's in the other room.
Well, that helps us.
Sorry guys. We're filming in that room.
Oh, we were filming in that room. Okay, so we're just taking off. And I'm going to speak less so that I don't eat the dust. Okay. So, yeah.
Someone says they're having connection issues. Something is, the Wi-Fi is a little bit slow today, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we have
Gregor, fix our Wi-Fi there.
Guys, I'm just really just thinning out the top coat area here. Because top coats form a hard seal, so you actually just want to get that removed. Okay, and then moving on to our... So this was Supreme over here. So... Supreme from my beautiful one nail. When I put this one nail on, I was like, I need to do the rest. Just want to make sure you've got majority of your top coat removed. You can also file. You can file more than because now you got a soft. Because now you got a soft gel tip underneath. 1000 RPM. The product off nice and fast. Sometimes if your e-file is a little bit too slow when you're removing product, then it can be a bit of a struggle. But you also need to now be careful because you don't want to take you don't want to go too far. Okay, so I don't like going too far and I don't like taking too much away. So I'm glad I've got all my Supreme off. All be revealed, guys. I'm just gonna dust myself off because we most now don't have a dust collector today.
Sorry.
Because somebody decided we don't need a dust collector today. Okay, just brushing away all the dust, everyone. Look at the phone look now.
Sorry. Oh, careful, everyone doesn't fly off there.
I'm just dusting the phone, guys. Sorry. Okay, here we go. And then what you want to do is
shame, it really is dusty now, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yo, look here, man. Okay. You are now going to... Is there really technical issue?
Yes, it's a bit laggy.
Oh no.
Who's our network provider here?
Pass me the clipper, the rainbow clipper. The
This?
normal nail clipper. You can use a normal tip cutter if you want to, guys, or you can use your like normal nail clipper as well. And you're gonna cut off the length of your soft gel tip. Because why do you want to soak that sticky plastic there in acetone? It's almost now going to disappear now. So just cut it off. So now you only have to soak that off.
Sometimes I put it in there with the tips on. Then when it gets soft, I just go...
She likes feeling them bend on the edges.
Then I just like snap it over.
You know. Right. You don't have to worry. I know some people say you must put the foil shiny side on the inside. But I feel like we are not baking potatoes now.
Oh.
We can put the foil on anyway, as long as it's insulated. I think that makes a difference when you're cooking. Don't you think?
That is true, that is true.
So if it was chicken, then you're going to keep the shiny side on the outside. But for your finger, you'll be fine. I'm going to use a lint-free wipe. Personally, I like using cotton wool. because cotton wool soaks up a lot of the acetone. Okay, and then we're going to put it over our finger. And
somebody asked about that bit that you used.
Oh, it was a ceramic.
And
that was a ceramic. Yes, we do. Ceramic cone bit, I think. Okay, I'm doing this one hand, guys, on myself. Normally, you will be doing this for your customer, but they're just watching me. So, there's one finger, nicely insulated.
Oh, I can't do it because my one nail's missing.
Like a potato. She lost a nail, guys.
Bloody hell, guys.
Didn't we tell them you lost a nail last week?
Yes, and then
we found it.
And I put it back on.
And then she glued it back on, and she lost it again.
Yeah.
Clearly, that nail is not interested in a life.
And then I thought my other nail was
With
going
Timmy.
to pop off because I was washing, like I was cleaning something, but I was
Luckily,
scraping it,
it was actually a relief that we found that nail because we thought that somebody consumed that nail.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually it was in a gym bag. She was all excited when she came downstairs and said, "Hey guys, I found my nail."
Does it matter if it's ceramic or like the metal one?
It's actually a personal preference. To be honest with you, I like using the blue carbide bits to take off to do this type of work. So the only reason why I really grabbed that bit was because it was right here by my e-file. But yes, it's this one.
Oh.
Oops. So here we go. So it actually works quite well, I must say. Yeah, so that's the one that I use now. So ceramic or blue carbide, they're both going to do the function of taking off. And guys, now I'm going to put my finger in. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell you is the secret. What am I showing you again, Sam?
Your thumb.
Oh, look at my thumb, man.
Completely disintegrated.
Completely destroyed by the acetone. I want to say this, guys, that here is the secret of a soak off. Just be patient. Because if you're going to do this, and this, and then take it out, check, you're going to take it's going to become a very long soak off. Because every time you take your hands out of the acetone, the product goes hard. So, for the first part of your soak off, try and keep them covered like this, insulated for as long as you can. That's why I like the little clippies. Because you clip it over, and then it helps actually keep everything stuck. You don't even have to use foil with the clips. You can put the lint-free wipe on and then clip it just so with a clip.
Somebody asked a really cool question. What does the colors on the gel bit mean? I know it's different grits, but what?
Oh, the blue, red is fine. Blue is like medium. And then I might just be lying to you, but then we go to yellows and greens, and those are your rough bits. Yeah, so always just remember blue is medium, red is super fine.
The red one is
so
like
reds are like things that you would use on your natural nails. So you will notice that like metal flame bits, like Russian manicure style bits, they'll always have a red band on them because they normally are diamond bits and super fine. And then blue is like medium grits, so they're okay to use on natural nails. Blues and reds are okay for natural nails, and then we will go to yellows and greens and blacks, then we go really, really rough on the grits.
Shame, guys. Gregor fixed our internet here, asked everyone to disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
Who was connected to the Wi-Fi? Who's watching movies?
Normally,
They're watching us, man.
it's blue is normally medium, red is fine, yellow is extra fine, and
There we go.
green
Who's telling us here?
Daniela.
Daniela, thank you.
Green is coarse and black is obviously extra
Super
coarse.
coarse, yes.
That
Thank you.
is for toenails.
Thanks, Daniela. Ooh. Daniela, you're a star. Thanks for enlightening us there. I'm just busy. I'm not eating, guys.
Somebody who would have thought, they would think that the red is the roughest.
Yes, it's kind of like also with the tips. I always tell people, remember with tips, the biggest number or the lowest number is the biggest tip, like a 0. You know, you always would think it's the smallest one.
Do you use hot water to soak off?
Yeah, we've got some warm water. I just put a clip on here just for aesthetic purposes to show you what a clip can do.
Remember not boiling water now, no guys?
It just needs to be warm. But I know must admit, I do sometimes put a very hot water in here.
Me too, and then I go,
And then I sit there and I'm like, struggling to keep my hands in it. But yeah, I don't know why I do that to
it's
myself.
nice in winter.
You know what's nice is if you set your phone up here with your favorite series.
Yes, that's what
And
I
then you
do.
just put your hand in and you sit patiently and let it do its job, guys. Because the minute you're gonna rush it, it's just going to be,
I watched the whole movie while soaking off my nails.
wow, that's extra long.
I know.
Okay, now that is now.
I think it's because I had a lot going on my nails. So, also I wanted to get it all off.
Oh.
Because usually I soak off, but then I leave a little behind.
So it allows the acetone to get into, when the acetone was like penetrate through all these layers, and then the layers start swelling up and lifting away. Now think about it. This is why I tell people, when you put on a base coat and a rubber base coat and a Supreme base coat and base coat on top of that and top coat, it's a lot, man. There's a lot to get through. So I always think of removal. I always think of I think if you're going to do those dramatic applications, then you must consider filing off product.
Someone said their clients aren't patient. You must just show them pictures of what nails look like when you don't soak off properly.
Yeah, clients aren't patient. You know what I used to also do, guys? I don't know if this will work for some of you. Maybe it's not a good idea, but I used to overlap my bookings for soak-offs. So if I knew like Mary was coming in at 1 o'clock for her set, and then my next appointment is, I'm taking an example now. So Mary's coming at 1, my next appointment's at 2. I would at like 1:45, between 2:30 and 1:45, book in my next customer. So when that customer came in, they could start soaking off in the buckies, and we're all having a conversation while I'm finishing off my Mary client. And then when Mary's done, by the time I have to start my 2 o'clock appointment, the soak-off is like really well done, if you know what I mean. So I don't spend a lot of time like having to sit there and look at somebody while they're soaking off their nails. So we kind of used to do that type of method when I used to do removals with people. And then, guys, came a very controversial topic. I started training my customers how to soak their nails off. Yeah. I used to teach them at the desk how to file. They used to even do a demo with me, how to file and break the seal on their nail, and how to wrap it or how to soak it. And they would eventually got so good at it that they soaked their own nails off for me. Sometimes you've got to work smart. Yeah, so eventually I taught them how to soak their own nails off for me. So when they came to me for a new set, they would come in and their nails had already been nicely soaked away. So they would do it the night before, and then the next day we would just fix it all up. Yeah.
Do you need to replace the acetone during a long soak off, or just rewarm the water instead?
Sometimes it just works to keep the water warm, but sometimes it's also good if it looks very gunky, if there's a lot going on in there, then you can put a new bowl of acetone down. But you shouldn't really generally have to replace acetone. One little soak off tissue of acetone should be enough. Okay, so you can see now I've got a lot of product already loosening there, and we just gently go in. Now remember, I've got Supreme base that is underneath this, that has attached, which was used to attach that tip. So I've got to get that off as well. So that's literally on this thingy is the bulk of the plastic tip. Okay, we're just gonna let that. You're tricky doing this with one hand, eh?
Someone asked me why don't I sift the acetone back into the bottle.
Hey?
Yeah.
Somebody asked you, why don't you sift the acetone back in the bottle? Oh my word. Okay, no. We don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
We don't want to do that. Shame, man. Everybody wants to save. Nah. Don't put anything back in a bottle. Once it's out your bottle, don't throw it back in a bottle. Guys, this also brings up a good a controversial topic as well. You see a lot of videos of people decanting gel into new bottles. So I see a lot of aunties will buy Supreme gel. Then they will go and they'll buy the new Supreme, and then they decant the old leftover Supreme into the new bottle. They do it with anything. Rubber, base coat, colors, whatever. I understand in your old bottle there's leftover gel that's in that bottle that you can still do maybe one set with. But why are we throwing it into the new bottle? You can contaminate your whole new bottle, because remember, batch numbers, they differ, and shelf life dates differ. So you're throwing a bottle that you bought that is used and open for an extended period of time into a fresh new bottle. That's like taking the leftover old milk. Like, let's say you got leftover milk in a bottle, throwing that little bit into a new milk bottle and hoping for the best, because that little bit of leftover milk can contaminate your whole new milk and make it go sour. So I don't know why this is such a popular trend in nail industry, where they're showing you how they save product. They're not saving product. They're actually risking that the product shelf life is completely compromised by doing that. I say if you want to save product, throw it into an empty bottle or an old maybe gel tub. You know, you throw it over and you into a jar, but don't throw it over into a new container. I see a lot of people doing that, and we have never ever advised people to do that. Even when I did training years ago, that was the one thing that we were taught to do. Don't ever throw old product back into new product. Will the formula be the same? Was that referring to?
I don't know if it's with the like decanting or something.
Oh, it's not even more. Not so much about the formula. It has to do with expiration date. You know, as products expire, so as products stand and age, certain ingredients in the bottles they evaporate, and sometimes certain ingredients become less active. So it's more about that type of thing. And especially now with you know all the chemical changes in the industry, the shelf life is no longer going to be like it used to be. You know, back in the day, you could have a bottle of gel that could stand on your shelf for years. Now, because of the way, you know, certain preserving ingredients is not allowed to be used anymore, the gels have a much shorter shelf life. So
someone said especially monomer. Like.
Yes, don't throw monomer back into a bottle, because there's always residue left in your monomer. As much as you don't want to believe it, there is residue that comes off your brush while you're working with it. So it's never a wise idea to throw old monomer back into new monomer.
We don't think about expiration dates with gel like we think with food.
Yeah, we don't. And I think there's also unrealistic there's a different culture in the nail industry. I don't know how this culture brewed up, but really it was a very big discussion in this week for us, where there's an expectation that the products have to last forever on your shelf. But it's a cosmetic product, and anything can happen during a period of time of standing. Sometimes there's gels that are great, they've been there for years and you still use them, but then there are others that are just not the same. And we often get people who will say, yeah, but the others are fine, but this one is faulty. It's really, there's a difference in when you have different colors. Always remember, it's different pigments. There's different amounts of things added to it to make those different pigments work, so they might not all react the same. So yeah, generally cosmetics, think of an eyeshadow, guys, you can have it in your palette. You were saying to me with an eyeshadow, you can have an eyeshadow for many years, you know, in your makeup kit, but after its expiration date, there's bacteria that can grow on it. There's all sorts of preservatives that are not working like they should anymore. And if you're going to use an old eyeshadow, you run a risk of issues. Irritation could set in, or it might work. The color might not work like it's supposed to, but you know, it's risky because it's old. That is the main reason why there's shelf life on products. It's just about the preservation dates.
All Things Beauty says this is why we should charge our worth, so we can be able to throw away products easily.
Yeah, that is true. It is a thing. We do. I think the nail industry compromises a lot for the pressure that customers put on us. I'm always baffled by customers in the nail industry that don't want to pay nail technicians. And the justification, customers are always looking to justify as to why you charge the prices that you do. It's kind of disrespectful, actually. It's a huge irritation of mine, guys, to be honest, that we have to, as nail techs, cut our prices in order to satisfy customers who don't want to pay. It's an ongoing battle. But yeah, it's a very hard one. I understand it completely. It's not always easy. Yeah. Okay, let us see again how this one's
Especially any
doing.
form of liquid.
Yeah,
Perfect breeding ground for bacteria.
absolutely.
Powders are a bit more forgiving.
Yes, powders are more forgiving. Look how nicely that one's now coming off. Can you see? Because we're chommeling, man, we're talking and we're just letting it soak. So I think a lot of the time when we're not talking, then we catch on nonsense. Okay, let's see how our thumb is doing.
I always ask them if they would do their job for free. And they just says that. Somebody also said, my cover pink rubber base could mix small bubbles after curing. I think that might be a little bit
Your cover pink rubber base coat.
application, like, you know, when you, or maybe it depends how you.
Do you notice now, guys, how Supreme soaks off? It's like a harder. I'm using very little pressure here, but Supreme is like she's a little bit harder. Not harder to get off, but her feeling when it comes to removal, she's a bit more like chunky. Now here with Supreme, you can re-soak your cotton wool. This is a clean bucket here, guys. I'm putting it in there just to grab some acetone. Timmy, you must help me now here. Okay, no, you don't have to help me. I can do it myself. Okay. Wrapped up. Look here, guys. I'm melting a thumb away on my glove here. Okay, this is the rubber base coat. Do you see the difference?
Watching you use the scapegoat tool that gently makes me feel so bad. Would you use Alchemy gel polish remover instead of soaking off with acetone?
Oh, so okay, I don't actually have to put that rubber base coat back in. Hayes off. It's off, guys. And that was a pretty painless remover. So yeah. Okay, so coming back to Alchemy. Alchemy is great if you want to use it for gel polish removals. So I like using Alchemy for just normal gel polish. Base coat, top coat, color. But when it comes to things like rubber base coat or Supremes, which are tougher little buggers to deal with, then I prefer using the methods that we're showing you now, which is the acetone. So we're just giving this nail a light buff. Little bit dehydrated from the acetone. No, I mean not lie. It's a lot dehydrated from the acetone. Look, she's so chalky. But we're going to revive her with some moisture.
May I ask why you're using the soak-off bowl when a cotton wool and foil is so much better?
Oh, I'm using the soak-off bowl because this nail here is a full cover tip. So there's a lot more product on here. So when it comes to, look, you can use this method for this as well. Remember, there's no rules as to what you must do. But the advice that I can give you is if you're going to have like a thicker product like acrylic, or you have a soft cover tip that has all these layers of builder gel attaching to your nail, sometimes this method is a much more gentle method for removal, if I can put it that way.
It comes off still the same way. I was just curious.
Oh yes, no, that's why I say whichever way you prefer, and remember, whichever way works for you. So
I prefer the soak-off bowls over.
Yeah.
Remember,
guys, it's all about preference. You know what's the other thing is that raises a good question. It's so sad that sometimes, people teach you to do things, or they'll teach you things and say, this is the way. You can't do it any. Why do we have so many products? Why do we have so many base coats? Why do we have so many ways to soak off? It's all about preference. So if you like this method, I like both, to be honest. I like this for removing my rubber base or my Supreme, and I like this for thicker applications. But again, it's all about preference. So yeah, if it works.
There's a debate that acetone is better than primer and dehydrator. What's your opinion?
I think that I'm always going to stick to the science of the product. Acetone is a solvent. It does dehydrate, but it dehydrates on the surface only. For me personally, I think dehydrators, a lot of people say it's a money-making scam, but dehydrators have certain types of chemical blends that were made to pull oils out of the surface and keep the nail dry for a specific period of time while you're working. So I've always preferred working with a dehydrator. Primers, an absolute must. For me, I don't go with the science that says you can use acetone as a primer. How is the acetone priming the nail is what I'm going to ask. Because normally in primers, you will have certain things like even hemers. They'll have low percentages of hemers. Some will be like hemer free. But primers normally, either they're going to etch the nail lightly, not even, etch is the wrong word to use, but they're going to prepare the surface of the nail in a very specific chemical way to allow products to bond. They developed to be almost double-sided tapes that stick product to the nail. So yeah, I don't believe in any way scientifically that acetone is able to prime a nail. You can use it as a dehydrator to a certain extent, but I still stick to using dehydrators and primers because scientifically, if I look at the chemical structures of the both products, the one is definitely not made to prime. So acetone is made to break down. It's a solvent. It's not really going to do anything to prime. Yeah. But yes, I know there is a big debate. People use primer to prep and prime a surface. It will never work with a hemer-free product though. When you're working with the newer generation products that are hemer-free, that are a little bit more sort of gentle on the natural nail plate, they rely on the way you meticulously prep your nails. So it's never going to work that way unless... So if you're using a hemer product, then you can get away with priming with acetone because hemer products will stick to the nail. It doesn't matter what you do, it will just stick to the nail. Yeah. Hey, what did you want to ask the people? We're just scraping this one, guys.
I like the double-sided tape description for primers.
Yeah, they really are. Primer. Our Protein Bond and our 3XV literally works on that principle. It bonds to the natural nail, and then the top section bonds to the product. So it like grips it from both ends. Oh, I've got only a little bit left, and then the rest you could possibly buff away. But we're forgetting about Auntie Supreme here. Oh, Auntie Supreme is sitting fast, young guy. But that is your Supreme, guys. I don't know. I can't break away from that system. This is our one system we will never tamper with. It's just like perfect as it is. Okay, so we can give this one a... So I'm just going to where the little bulky bits are. And we just gently scraping away. This is the part, you know what guys, this is where most of the damage takes place. We don't destroy our nails that much when we do nail prep. We destroy our nails when we are doing removals.
Is Supreme TPO free?
Yes, it is TPO free and it's actually HEMA free as well.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. Got little bits there. If you want to, you can give it a little bit of a file just to see where you are. Otherwise, you can also just soak it off. But I feel like that little bit of product that's left behind there is good enough for me to leave on my nail. I never like taking my nails down to complete soak off. Sometimes it just, you overdo it that way. So I can just lightly buff away any excess that's on, because I can see exactly where that excess is. So I'm just lightly going over my nail to get the excess away.
What's the difference between cleanser and acetone, specifically for cleaning gel from skin?
So cleanser is a alcohol base, so it's an isopropyl alcohol blend. So it's like a blend of alcohol and surgical spirits. And then your acetone is just purely solvent-based breakdown formula. So acetone melts away. You won't get any sort of solvent breakdown from IPA.
What's an average soak-off time for products?
I normally say 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm a 30-minute girl. I don't believe that soak-offs can... It depends also what you're soaking off, eh? But I normally say 30 minutes is an average time. Just over 30 minutes. You can never get soak-offs done in 10-15 minutes. Even gel polish, I've always told my clients like 30 minutes. It's, you know, it's kind of like where we're sitting. Okay, so now I still have a little touch of product here. And if I want to get that away, I can lightly just buff that. Just there where it is. But that's never an issue for me, especially if I'm putting on a new set. Then I work right over that application. Just putting some oil on, guys, because it gets dry from the acetone. So we got those two off nicely. And how long have we been going?
So what's I'm doing manicures straight after doing those?
Like putting on a new set of nails. Yes,
probably.
you can. There shouldn't be any reason why you shouldn't be able to put on a new set of nails unless you've soaked off and you've found something weird. You know, like where the customer maybe has a little bit of a nail disorder happening, then that's the only reason why you would curb yourself from...
I thought you should keep your hand dry for at least an hour after doing your nails.
No. If you prep and you dehydrate this nail properly, even though I put oil on here now, I can go back into re-prep this nail, dehydrate. That is why I say a dehydrator works better than an acetone. The dehydrator will lift out enough moisture and keep it dry on the surface for bonding. So you can put a new set on immediately after this.
Wouldn't using acetone as primer eventually cause brittle nails given acetone's nature?
It is actually something to consider, yes. You don't really want to expose your hands to acetone so much all the time. But remember, acetone only dehydrates on the surface. It doesn't have the ability to eat through anything. So it can't eat through your natural nail. It can't eat through your skin. It will just literally cause drying. So as long as you are re-moisturizing the skin, you should be fine.
Somebody said, why do I develop fungus every time I do gel nails?
It might not be a fungus. It might be an allergy to gel product. If you're doing your nails every time and you're getting a buildup under your nails, if your nail plates are sensitive and if your nail plates are lifting away from the nail bed, don't mistake it for being a nail fungus. It could actually be signs of overexposure to product. So if you do your nails and every time you go back after your nails is done and the nail plates look like they're lifting off, that's first sort of signs of overexposure. You could be sitting with an allergy to an acrylate. More probably it's going to be HEMA, most likely, but it could be anything. So that's signs of an allergic reaction that you've got to look into.
Does Aura please offer a product to sterilize, to soak tools and
yeah, okay, that's a good one. Are you looking for like a proper, let's call it like medical grade disinfectant? Okay, very good. We'll write that one down. Okay. Right, so there we go, guys.
Should I try acrylic nails?
Yes.
Guys, somebody's
on the roof. Somebody's on the roof, guys.
Did they fall right through here? Excuse me, we're doing a live here.
Okay, guys, their nails are soaked off.
They said yes with the sterilization box.
Yeah. Remember that thingy? It's got a drop down in it.
Oh.
Okay. Barbicide. Okay.
Okay.
Very difficult to find. And it's like, wow, at one time Barbicide was everywhere. Okay. We're taking notes. And then we can do a sanitation live, says Hannah. Tools, products, and everything. Okay, that is actually very good. I love that. You know, speaking my language, girl. Yes. Guys, so there's our nails soaked off. Let me bring it up close so you can see. I did not scrape the hell out of them. But it's not, it doesn't have to be difficult. It really just means you must take your time. But the main reason why we showed you this was because you guys asked last week what is the best removal methods or what we suggest. And this is kind of what we suggest. Now remember, it is only suggestions. If you like using different methods, you can. But I feel like these methods are pretty effective for removals.
Why does some clients' skin burn around the nail when I'm soaking with foil?
That's a strange one. Like is there like irritation around the skin?
Since your natural nails look so healthy.
Girl, they've been through the most.
Also a HEMA-free nail foundation. Girl, it is HEMA-free.
Supreme is HEMA-free and TPO-free, guys. In case you didn't know. Now you know. Always been HEMA-free. So yeah, Supreme is actually a HEMA-free foundation. And I think I'm going to go very deep into the HEMA-free as we go forward, guys. In terms of applications, preparations, we're going to turn you into amazing nail technicians. We have such amazing education lined up for you. So the game is changing. That's all we're saying, guys. You're going to be up it in a big way. Like, set apart from the rest, man. Let's call it like that. Set apart from the rest. So yeah, but we're excited. And yes, guys, and that is Soak Off in a nutshell.
Now, why did it take me 2 hours? I'm doing something wrong, guys.
You know what? Remember, this is the biggest
But you know
thing.
what? I think it is. Like you said, I am always in, out.
In, out. It's the in, out. The in, out is the devil's work. You know, when you put it in and then you take it out. And then you put it in. And that's what we do when we have somebody sitting on the other side of the desk.
I do that all the time.
And we do it because we don't want to sit there staring. Like, I don't want to sit and stare to me all the time.
Oh.
So sometimes I just put in the acetone and I walk away. But okay, you can't do that now to your customer. But put them in there and their hands must stay in there.
Just put them in the corner somewhere. Like, have them face the wall.
Face the wall. But you know, that is the secret. So your hand must be in here and it mustn't come out for at least 15 minutes. If you can keep that hand fully submerged in acetone for at least 15 minutes, depending on how what you put on, but if it's like full cover tips, if you can keep them submerged in acetone for 15 minutes, you give the acetone a chance to break through the plastic and lift away. That is why this one came off so, I'm going to say, almost effortlessly. It's because if you notice the first half of the live, we were just talking while this finger just stayed soaking. So that helps a lot, because then in your first scrape, you get almost 80% of the product off the nail in one go. Then you only have to soak off the rest when you put it back in for the second time. But when you do in, out, you know what happens? This whole application re-hardens. So it keeps going hard. Now, let's use an analogy of numbers. When you soak off, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? You take it out, you put it back in. Your brain thinks it's going to go 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it goes back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you take it out, you put it back in. It's not going to carry on. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what I'm saying. If you keep it in there, at least you're allowing it, the countdown to happen to like 40 before you take it out, scrape it off, and then you've only got that little bit left behind that you're going to re-soak off again. So take off, if you're taking in and out, if you're taking your hand in and out, or you're opening up the foil continuously, it slows the whole removal process down.
Someone said that they decanted their Supreme foundation into a pot and it works so well.
I know. Hey? Yeah.
We
How
need to
many
sell
of you would...
Supremes in a 5-liter tub or something.
Guys, a question. Because we're asking you questions now. How do you feel about Supreme in a tub? See that we're on this conversation. And we actually did mention it earlier because I said this morning I could do with a big tub of Supreme. How do you guys feel about having Supreme in a tub? Now remember, you don't have a gel brush. You're going to have to work with a gel brush because it's in a tub. But how would you feel about that? How do you feel?
Oh, that with that chili brushes.
Yes. How do you feel about having Supreme in a tub? Is it something that you
Everyone's
would...
saying yes, they dream about it being in a tub.
Really?
Yeah, that would actually be cool now that I think about it.
Okay, yeah. Now you see, this is why I like having these discussions. Because it's a thought. Because, you know, here we think one thing. Like, we think we know what everybody likes. But do we actually know? So you actually, okay, so everybody really likes the ideas. That would be good. Would love a tub. Would love a tub. Yes, would get every last drop. That's the valid point also.
If I may ask, everyone saying yes, why would it make it better?
I think, okay, I think maybe also from a point of view from getting the last product out. That's number one. And maybe also because the amount to pick up is more controllable.
Yes, and you can work with a gel brush.
And you can work with a gel brush. So yeah, so you could work with a gel brush.
And they can play around with different brush sizes.
Yes. Look, there is, I mean, obviously you can still use, you can even use a loose gel brush from a bottle and dip it into a tub and do an application. But I guess it does change the control of the application slightly.
You'll have more control. I use a tab at the end of the bottle's life. So having it from the beginning would be so cool. It would save them from like buying all the bottles. You know, so true. Can we have both? Yeah, like
Well, why
one in
not?
a
But
bottle
that's
and then
actually
a
a-
bigger
yeah.
size, like an extra.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay. That is something that we can speak to the nail guards about as well. Yeah. When we go and present ourselves to them. What about the loose brush? What is Sam saying here?
I also like to keep tabs to mix my own gel colors in later, yeah.
Oh, the loose brush. Yes, you can buy those brushes also. The bottle brushes.
Yeah, because then you have the option, like say for instance you want to work with, imagine you have a customer who has an extremely tiny nail.
Like Timmy had extremely tiny nails.
Guys,
Timmy
no.
did her first client, guys. Guess who was her first client? Her mother-in-law.
I hope her nails are still on, guys. I was sweating, like my arms getting stuck to the tissue paper. I was stressed out of my mind.
She did an overlay for her mother-in-law. First set of nails.
I hope it's still on.
Besides doing her own nails, this is the first other person that she's done. She's only ever done her own nails.
Shame, I
So
hope.
yeah, she had a whole kit and everything. Took our desk lamp, you name it.
Yes, and then when I took the desk lamp, everybody was like, "Where you going with it?"
Then we almost
Relax, guys. Yo.
almost arrested her at the door for
Yeah.
stealing our desk lamp.
I almost got tackled for taking the desk lamp.
Charms, are we doing gel or acrylic application or color gel today? Michelle wants to know. We're going to do a whole application on my nails.
Yo, girl, we did last
We
week.
actually just took off what we put on last week.
Oh, someone said the brushes can also be disinfected instead of
Oh,
like.
that is actually a very valid point as well. These nails are probably going to get acrylic.
The angle is so different. Exactly.
It is different, eh?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what Timmy did here. She was playing around with the camera again.
No, man. When you're doing someone else's
Michelle,
nail.
don't listen to Casper. He's just pushing the boundaries there. But yes, I'm thinking that these nails must get acrylic. That would be nice, eh? Yeah. So we can do acrylic again. We can always do acrylic on.
I miss you
pan.
with the long nails.
Yeah.
The old charms. We need
Now you're making me feel sad, you the old charms. I'm now like the old lady charms.
Casper says we need a 4-hour live of a full acrylic set.
Oh, is he trying to say that I take 4 hours to do a full set?
I don't know. He wants us to sit
Oh,
for 4
okay.
hours.
All right.
He's gonna sit for 4 hours with us.
He's good. Okay, yes, then we must do that. Okay, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? What? Oh no, you must first say what are we doing next week? Because then that depends on my nails.
Oh yes, everybody. No.
Because now my
because
nails
Gregor-
are ready to
yeah.
be sacrificed again next week.
No, I think it's Gregor's turn to be sacrificed next week because
Yes, Gregor's gonna have a set of nails stuck onto him.
yes. So
Yes.
I think so. It's Gregor's turn next week. Yeah. Because
There's actually a thing going around on TikTok. Did you see where the wives are putting nails onto their husbands?
yeah.
Okay, so we are going to be taking Gregor downstairs and putting a set of nails on Gregor, and he's gonna have to. We're gonna film him, put clips of him trying to do things with his nails on through the day. Type on his computer, make him a cup of coffee at the machine. I would like to see him
We're
press the
watching new
buttons.
gels next week, right? What new gels? We've been testing new gels, yeah, guys.
He's trying a luck here. Opa G will be getting his set of nails. Absolutely, Armand.
Yo,
He's
guys,
getting his nails next
there
week.
is something that we're struggling to make a decision from, and I wish we could show you, but I can't show you. But
We struggle. It's been a week we've been struggling for a week, guys.
I wish I could show you guys because you must see this.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
But we're struggling to pick,
We just need to pick to make it up,
And I-
the
yeah.
final kit.
and I can't even show you guys.
But Timmy is the most indecisive one. But it's so I actually understand the struggle. Absolutely gorgeous. Trust me, it is so unique. It's something that mascara will typically come up with. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. You know, when we give you something, we wanna give you something
oh
that
my
you
gosh,
want.
guys, you start talking to the nothingness. We're gonna flip you over.
To the nothingness. Guys, we want to give you something. Look at all the dust on the camera.
Yeah.
It's maybe it's making like a misty. You know, like in the soap operas when Marlena used to come out and it was always hazy around her.
I know we're a little bit skew, but I'm gonna leave it like that, guys, because I'm too scared to touch the phone because it hasn't got a cover on it, and it will fly right off you.
It flew off already earlier. But
Yeah, I'm a little
we
bit
were
scared.
saying when we want to give you something, guys, we know what you want. So we know what you're looking for, but we want to give it to you extra. So we look at everything. We look at what everybody has, and then we don't want to give you what everybody has. We have to give you something different. So we found 2 different ones, but now we just need to make a decision on the third one.
Yeah, it's the third one that we're struggling
Because
with.
we want to give you like a set of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. I've been banned also because I was told you can't put it on. That's why I actually am like this, because I thought maybe I can put it on. But
I wanted to put it on.
I
but
was
I'm
told
also
no,
like,
you
I
can
can't-
absolutely not put it
No.
on. So the cause of mayhem if I put
Yeah.
it on. I know it's gonna cause problems. I'll have to walk with gloves on all the time.
We'll just get you the gloves that cover like your fingertips.
Somebody said my skin is glowing. Guys, this is my sunblock that Timmy gave me. She didn't like the smell, so she said I can have it. Okay.
Please don't eat us to me like the last time
Don't what?
when I dropped the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I dropped the phone
remember
before
you
we just
said-
started the live. Tell me, are we filming in 4K?
Rochelle said she remembers when I used to shave my head on the sides.
Yo! Guys,
Yo,
did
we've
you
been
know?
through hair
Did you
journeys.
know Charmaine used to be bald? Yo, guys.
We've been through hair journeys also. Hey, those are the days, Rochelle.
Oh, I don't have Facebook on my thing here, guys. I need to show you.
No, now you want to come dig up the dirt here. Anyway, those were old days.
Guys, who wants to see Charmaine bald?
I was not bald. There was hair. It's just short.
Wait, who wants to see Gregor with a ponytail?
Show them that, yes.
Gregor, bring your idea.
Yes, but anyway.
FX Nail says, I remember that you just unlocked a memory. 1,000,000 likes and we'll show you Shamsi.
No, guys, we all grow up. We all grow up and we mature and we settle down in life. So yeah, those were the days. Back in the days, yes. Now I'm feeling very old, man. I'm not old, no? I'm still young. I'm young at heart.
And she had an afro.
I never had an Are you mad?
Everybody go add Charmaine as a friend on Facebook and then go stalk her photos.
That was a wig. You can't. It was a fancy dress day and it was a wig.
Ooh.
Yeah, you must be careful in this place, guys. Timmy's an old stalker. She'll go back in history to find things and then ask you questions, random questions about it. Like, is this you?
Guys,
Like-
I love doing that. I stalk everybody's Instagram. Sometimes I even stalk you guys.
You know, she stalks you guys as well.
You
So
tag
just
us
be
in things,
careful,
then
eh?
I go through your stuff.
She will
like,
find, she'll say, oh, look here, this is so and so. And then she's like, yeah, she gets to know everything about you, your whole life.
Yeah.
She knows who has pets, everything. Yeah, no, she knows everything.
I know your uncle's name. Just joking.
Old stalker. Undercover stalker, this one. Tell me, are we playing games today? You busy stalking people while
Sorry,
we're
I
on.
was-
She's looking for photos of me.
Kyla, what do you know about me, Tammy? I know about you too, girl. Trust me.
Be careful, Carla.
It was a pixie cut with shaved sides and a long side fringe. Yes. Remember when her hair was purple and blonde? And it was purple, it was blonde.
Yeah.
I remember all that, yeah.
Maybe that was the struggle for identity years. Struggle to find identity.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah.
Nah, she's not
Guys, I'm going to show you a quick shame. This was when we were in Claremont. Bold. Just joking.
I wasn't bored. I had hair, guys. Okay. Anyway.
The blonde, I remember all the funky colors.
Now everyone is saying I must cut my hair.
Charmaine's mother did not like it. Every time she was like, when are you growing out your hair? ooh, funny.
Yes, and we go through stages in life, guys. We even like growing up. We go through all these weird phases, eh? Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Don't everybody pretend now like you now didn't do things with your ears. We all been through the
I will
stages.
never ever go through stuff what I did with my hair again. Yeah.
Timmy had purple hair for her matric ball. Actually, a whole combination of colours.
I had like a long pink hair.
It was pink actually, yes. Pink, plaited, lots of things going on. She went through a phase of believing she was a mermaid.
Yeah. Yo, if you knew me in Claremont, you didn't. Because my hair was so damaged from all the colours. Guys, it was terrible.
Call her in for HR meetings and said you need to make your hair right, the
Oh.
customers or not. Oh my word.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time, guys.
Let's just
You must explain to me.
So with the giveaway, I don't know if everybody saw the message that we put in the WhatsApp channel and the Instagram channel. But basically, you just have to register to be in this live. And then everybody registered, we took your name and your name is in a box and now we're going to randomly pick it. But the number one rule is that you have to be in the live. So if we call out a name and the person isn't in the live, we're just going to pick again. How do we join the WhatsApp channel? Send us a message and then we'll send you the link to our WhatsApp channel. But yes.
Please don't laugh, but I burnt my nail the other day. But I must say, the Supreme Foundation is extreme. Did you like burn it? Like set it alight like a flame? Or did it burn in the lamp?
What customer of ours melted the nail
So
for the fire?
I've melted my nail before, guys.
Remember what?
There's nothing to be ashamed of here, guys.
You should
I've done
melted
weird
the
things
nails for the
before.
fire.
I burnt my nail before. Trying to light a candle in load shedding.
Somebody asked.
You know when the one candle's burnt and the little stringy is like down there. So now you're like putting the candle like this, man. So the flame is just going up this way. Burnt my whole fam.
Whoa, my mother melted her nail in the air fryer.
Oh my word.
Just joined. How do I register? You have to register before the live. So yeah, you have to register before the live. But if you guys aren't in the channels, you must join the channels. If you don't know how to join the channels, then just send us a message and we'll
help you join.
The channels.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, what's the giveaway?
Oh, it's so cute. Did we launch it today? Did we?
It just launched.
So
nobody knows what it is. Turn around, it's behind you. It's so cute, guys. Look what we find there.
It's so cute, man.
So the person is winning this with... How cute.
You're getting the little viral sponge ombre kit. Ka-ching!
Oh my goodness.
The little... Oh, I can sit and do this all day. We pick up your little sponges. Everybody asked us for this, guys. People were like, please, guys, we really want to have the little claw and little marshmallows, tofu sponges. And then we were like, let's get it for everybody. And then I get a pink one.
Yeah.
So everybody's getting.
Guys, so now you can do aura nails.
Now you can do aura nails.
Yeah.
In the middle, look, we were ombreing yesterday.
I use that tool to pick up jewelry when my nails are long. Girl, yeah.
You're giving us tips here. So we were doing a little ombre yesterday. It works quite well.
Yes.
And we know that this is something that everybody asks for. Some people wanted easy access to it. So yeah. And there's also a refill bag of 100 sponges.
Yeah, so now the person will be winning that.
So you're getting a little ombre.
And some other goodies.
Yeah, to go with it. So that you can do it.
Yeah, sometimes when we're packing your PR boxes, we just like, let's put this in. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to, I hope you're going to enjoy it.
Please do an ombre live.
Fun. Like do something with it first. Let's see what you get up to with it. I saw Impress did a nice ombre set also with similar.
He said no new drill.
Ooh, that new drill story. I don't know where you just come on the story. I don't know what you're talking about. You just have to keep glued to your screens, guys. I'm struggling doing an ombre with the sponges. Can you maybe demonstrate, please? Should we do ombres again on a live?
We can do it next week if people want. We can do it on Gregor's nails since he's having extra long squares. We can do a nice multicolored ombre.
Okay, let us do that. You know what? We're going to do Gregor's nails, no? Then we're going to do that viral ombre thing with the brown and the... Because everybody's going to want to do that for autumn.
Yeah.
So let's all teach each other how to do it with our little sponge kit. And maybe we can use our pigment powders with it. Okay, we've now sorted out Gregor's nail art set as well.
Now we must pick a winner.
Now we're going to pick a winner.
Oh, the box is there. Oh, this girl wanted to end the live.
Well, I didn't. I was going to say we must pick a winner because I was like, there's quite a few names in here.
Definitely a Labubu ombre.
A what?
A Labubu ombre.
A Labubu on, oh my word. Yeah, actually, we can attach the Labubus to them when they're done. Okay. And the winner of the little ombre kit with ombre accessories to go with it is... I hope this person's on the live. Sharon Hall Green, 2003.
Are you in the live?
Hall Green, 2003 on the live?
I don't think so, actually. I did not see her here.
Sharon, if you're here, you better come on, Sharon. Oh, don't you miss Ozzy Osbourne?
Wait, hold on.
Sharon Hall Green is there. Hi.
She is, yeah.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations, Sharon. And she won the little ombre kit with some ombre accessories to go with it so that you can do the ombre.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Who is that on Sharon's profile? What's going on? They see how we stalk people. We just want to look straight into their profile pictures. What is that? What can you see on that profile? Is it the doggy? Is there something going on there?
I do see a dog. I see a leash.
Okay.
Send us pictures of your dogs also.
We love doggies. As you've noticed before in other lives. Anyway, guys, congratulations, Sharon Hall. We just need you to make sure that you are contactable. So then we will message you to get all your shipping details so we can send your goodies off to you.
Yeah.
When are we doing, I'm now getting like a withdrawal. When are we doing the nail art? I know we're doing Gregor's nail art, but what's happening with our next nail art competition?
That's why we're doing Gregor's nails.
Oh, okay. So next week it's announcement of the nail art.
Yeah.
Finally, of the next nail art challenge, guys. I guess looking at Timmy shaking her head there that she's got stuff planned.
Yes, we do, yeah.
So it's the nail art live next week to get us going for the challenge.
Yeah.
Can you believe that our summer season's coming to an end, guys?
Yeah,
They say it's going to be 18 year in Cape Town on Sunday.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
18. I was like, I only have sandals.
I'm not gonna pack my winter clothes in the top cupboard. I'm not gonna get a ladder to get it.
Now we know I should. Anyway. But
Someone said,
guys.
what does the challenges mean?
Oh, so we have nail art challenges. We don't like to call it competitions because we don't really judge formally. You know what I mean? Like we kind of judge it just on community and participation and fun. So we present a little challenge to everybody, like let's call it every third, fourth week. And then we do a little demo or we announce a theme and then you guys do it. And then you upload that picture and we have a look at all those pictures and you stand a chance of winning a prize. So just know that it's not about you have to be the world's best nail artist. There is so many factors that we take into consideration. So yeah, even just the courage to participate is a huge thing for us. So it's all about, at the same time, you getting to create cool content for your own social media pages and also just for everybody to like have fun together and do things that they never ordinarily get to do on a regular basis. So that's kind of what our challenges are about. So we're doing one this week coming. Our next one. Our first one was Valentine's Day.
Yes.
That was our first one for the year. So now we're going to do our next one.
Yeah.
Is it Easter related?
Yes. Because, guys, Easter is so early this year.
Yes, it is early.
It's like the first week of April.
It's Easter related.
So,
guys, this is actually the time. No, actually, it's not the time. Last year, Easter was later. So we did hot cross buns, remember?
See, because now it's so early into the month. It's not like we can have our April. Because usually, like last year, our April was like, we do it. But now we had to push it earlier because Easter decided to be the beginning of the month.
So we made hot cross buns.
Yeah.
I believe that hot cross bun nails is still lying around here
Yes,
somewhere.
guys, remember that? Oh my word.
Yeah, so we made buns. But anyway, we don't know what we're going to do. I enjoyed last year the food challenge dramatically. Especially when somebody came out with a whole cheese board.
No, my favorite one was the characters.
Yeah, the characters was also fun.
Yeah.
Yes, that's when I did a very tall Powerpuff Girl.
Yes, remember that, guys? OMG.
Yes, that's when Armand made fun of my Powerpuff Girl, but it's okay. He asked why she's so tall.
I need to find that Powerpuff Girl, guys. It's hilarious. Okay.
Anyway, but guys, we hope you had fun soaking off nails, but most importantly, we hope it helps a little bit, like in your soak-off journeys. And always remember that if you have any questions, you can always message us, okay? Because then we will definitely try to help us as best as we can. We do try to help, guys. We really do. And we do try to be accountable. We try our best. But, okay, you know what we mean. So, send us messages if you need help. If you need help getting onto the channels, you can message us. We will do our best to assist you. And we're going to look forward to doing the challenge next week with everybody so we can have some fun doing some nail art and finding out what Timmy's actual idea is for the nail art.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing that it's just Easter, but it could be anything.
It could be anything.
Is it chocolate related?
No.
Oh, see, there my thoughts go out the window. Anyway, bunnies?
Yeah, you could say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking a lot of hints now. Okay, guys, have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.